I got to use my can opener for the first time, and I'm kind of clumsy with those too, but goes a lot better than the manual ones. And I found a can of red beans. It was actually red beans. And unfortunately, I'd already opened another can of white beans. It was actually white beans. So I put the red beans in the freezer for when I want to make chili or red beans or something. And used 2 of the cans of white beans with like 3 half pieces of bacon and 1/4 of an onion and a banana pepper and some hot pepper and some pepper, and made some beans for lunch for the next few days. And then, because I'm in here looking for things to do because it's raining, and I just want to stall because I think the rain's going to quit in about a half hour or so. I thought it had quit, but I went outside and it was still raining. And see, I froze the blueberries yesterday. I put them on a baking sheet so that they'd freeze. They freeze really fast. And then I scraped them off of there, put them in baggies, and I just put a handful in my breakfast shake, and it really improved my breakfast shake. I think the shake I'm taking for breakfast seems to be suited to adding fruit to it. Some of them are not. I've added fruit to like my whey shake, and it was bleh. But I couldn't really taste the fruit, but it really improved the whole taste of my shake, which is like a 1/4 cup of blueberries. So I'm going to be on the lookout for when there's certain times of year blueberries go on sale, and when I can get a bunch of them, I'll freeze them and save them. And because sometimes they're like $2.50 for like 6 ounces, and I came home with 18 ounces yesterday, so that was really cool, for free. And I've had people wandering past the window carrying the energy of thanks for the mango recipe, because I think a lot of times they pick weird fruit, because they sell the fruit at the Hoosier Hills by the pound, and sometimes people pick out the weird stuff. The beggars can't be choosers, but I like mangoes, and if they're all going to be green, I don't want to have to pay for them. Like if they're really ripe, but if you're just going to grind them up in a lassi and add some sweetener to them and stuff, they're pretty good. You just there's a big long pit in the center, and you just peel them and cut around that pit, and then you could like chew all the stuff off the pit, because that's usually the best, ripest part there. And cut it into little pieces and throw it in the blender, or you can add it to fruit salad, just eat it like that, or however you want to. But it's really good. Just peel it and don't eat the pit. And and then there was the usual, I had to dig through the green peppers to find good green peppers that'll last a week. And I would have gotten more banana peppers if I hadn't thought they were hot. And I think that with the banana peppers, I don't know if they're hot or not, and I think it's just a lottery system on that. They should say that on the thing. We don't know if these are hot or not. And I think that people would take their chances. And I put out the turkey tenderloins I got. I guess they're packed 2 to a sleeve, and you get 2 sleeves. And you could cut them down the middle so that you could put one back in the freezer and one in the fridge to thaw. And I did that. So either tomorrow or the next day, I'll cook one of those, and or 2 of those, depending on how they come out of the thing. I might put one of them back in the freezer. And this has got like 12 servings in one of those things. So I normally don't grab the big packs of stuff, but sometimes I do. There could be some weeks in the winter where there aren't any days when I can ride my bike out that far. But they're usually not around here. Usually, it doesn't stay frozen for that long. But if it's really messy and mushy on the ride out there, and then I might not go.